for me, when you talk about Ezekiel Elliott, and this is where I kind of get frustrated with people, because we'll pay quarterbacks who aren't worth their price, and we'll just say, well, he's a quarterback, we got to pay him. But when a running back, when your team is literally built around this one player, all of a sudden it's like, well, I don't know. So, for example, let's use the Cowboys. This was brought up to me yesterday, and it's a great point. Who's more important to the Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott or Dak Prescott?
Oh, there's no question. Right.
Zeke, right?
I would say so, yes. I would say, although, if your backup quarterback may not be as good as Dak, but let's just keep going, though.
We'll do the exercise. Okay, so Zeke is looking for a contract from in the $13 to $15 million range. You're telling me that you're going to end up paying Dak $30 million, twice as much as Zeke, and you're not going to blink an eye at Dak, but you're going to blink an eye at Ezekiel Elliott? Like, that makes zero sense to me. Where does this make, in business, where does this make sense? If this player is a guy that helps you win games and does everything for you, and because we have stats to back it up, that when Zeke is playing, they win games. When Zeke is not playing, guess what? They don't win games. So you're going to argue and say, well, you know what? I'm gonna fight Ezekiel Elliott to give him what he's really worth to this organization, to this team, but I'm gonna go ahead and hand this other money to someone else. And I'm not saying that Dak Prescott isn't worth the $30 million, but I know for sure that Zeke is worth 15. I know that because when he's on the field, you win games. When he's not on the field, like when he got suspended for 6 games, you lose games, and you don't make the playoffs. And you don't do these different things that you do when he's in. So when it comes down to it, you can't look at, Le'Veon Bell's situation, even though I can use his situation and say, well, Pittsburgh didn't have Le'Veon Bell, and when Le'Veon Bell was on the field, they won double-digit games every year. When he's not on the field, they go 8-7-1. So I don't know. Is he important? I don't know. But in these situations, when you talk about the running back position, like Melvin Gordon and Ezekiel Elliott and other players that will be coming out like Alvin Kamara in the near future, and some other players out there. Joe Mixon's another guy that should be looking to get paid. Teams know that you can't win without a running back that garnishes 8-man boxes, because you have to make it easy for your quarterback to help read coverages and help him out. But we'll pay some of these quarterbacks buku money, $30 million a year, this and that, and they're not worth it. But it's because it's the market value for the position. That's a horrible excuse. If he's not worth $30 million, don't ruin your cap and your team for a kid that's not worth it. If you have a running back that's worth $15 million and he helps you win, you should pay him $15 million.
Man,
just like if you have
it's you and Marshall and Eric Dickerson, all you running backs, you sound the same. You're saying the same thing about the quarterbacks.
It's funny.
And all that.
I'm just honest, right? Like if your organization runs through the running back, pay him. It's real simple.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.